subscribe, please. Just click that watermark that's throughout the video on the bottom right. Welcome to Fastang 444. Here's a game where I tried starting on the back of the volcano up on top of the mountain here near the satellite dish, and I thought I saw a drop over here. I wasn't sure. It may be just the arena wall, but I'll try moving over here and see if I find something. If not, I'll just go around and start my car drop search right off the bat. Now there is a drop over here on the left. Once I get where I can get through these rocks over on the left here, I'll go over and see what we have.
Arena shrinking!
Alright, great. A showdown, level 6. I'll take it. Yeah. It's a good start. And I can tell by where the arena wall is, the final arena is not going to be up here. So let's go look at this other drop. It's not worth taking, so I will just continue on this line down the side of the mountain. I call this the gap. This is a good way to get down the mountain. It's fun too. You can reach high levels of speeds faster than the car would go on flat terrain. Look at that. I'm doing 180, or it was 184 miles per hour. Not sure about the kilometer thing. That's probably 300 something. Let's go find a head-to-head right away. Oh, there's this other road that kind of is in line of that other one that once I cross just that short section of terrain, I can get on this road and get through the lava field area. Been final showdowns that take this route, so I'm familiar with this. And there's multiple cars over on the right. Just disappeared. Okay, there's other drivers in this area. A couple close on the left. Let's go over to one of these. Ooh, can I pick? Let's go back to this one. I'm gaining on them pretty quick, so this is probably a level 1. And I think they see me chasing them, so they're on the run. There's a couple drop-offs on the right, and there's these rocks I can go between here, and it looks like they dropped off that one ridge there and reset maybe even, so I have them. And to their credit, they didn't rage quit. That happens a lot when you're in a much quicker vehicle and someone's in a level 1 out of anger. A lot of times people will rage quit. So to their defense, they are going to try and complete this race and give it a shot, not give up. And I think that's smart because, one, when you rage quit, you're just helping other drivers in the field level up quicker, and two, something can happen, especially with this Chola. I could get hung up on something where I can't move and they could just go right by me and win the race. So to their credit, they are not doing that. They're giving it a shot. So I'll be able to beat them and get into a level 7 here. actually have to use a bit of caution with this because the Ferrari is a track vehicle. It does not do very well off-road. I mean, once you get it moving, it's okay, but it's getting it moving. So if I had to change direction and someone caught me going the wrong direction, I most likely am going to lose. So let's go back this direction towards the perimeter of this arena, glance at some drops, but turn around and see if I can't get someone heading the wrong direction. And here we go. Looks like they're being chased. So that worked out well. I need to stay on the road a little bit here. I think, let's see, I need to go over to the right. Yeah, it's, it looks like I need to go through the pyramid strip, so I'll go a little bit farther to the left. There's a bump on the other side of the expressway the farther right you go, so I'll avoid that. And there's a gap on the left, and there was a level 7 Porsche Cayenne on the end of the strip there that someone's going for, it looks like. Let's go through here. There's a little gap over on the left that leads to this dirt road that leads to the finish. That went really well, like I knew what I was doing. Wow, that's impressive. Alright, the MG Metro, and it has a lower top speed, but it handles short head-to-heads really well because it accelerates really quick and gets up to that speed. Maybe one of the fastest at accelerating in the game. Here's a car here. What do we have? What was that? A level 6 maybe? Not sure. I thought it was. Yeah, they're doing really well at getting away from me. I may need to rethink whether I chase them or not, because they may have a higher top speed vehicle than I do. What are they in? Gaining on them just ever so slightly. I think it may be a level 5 Porsche. Yeah, they're doing really well at being evasive. Yeah, they're pulling away from me. I actually think it's a level 6 Porsche. What is that? The 959 Rally Raid, I think. So let's call off this race. And here's a car over here on the left. Let's see what this is. See if I gain on them. Wind up endlessly chasing someone, spending too much time, and alright, they ran into a tree here, and I have them. Okay, so that's an aerial Nomad, and I think the top speeds of these two vehicles are actually really close, but if it wasn't for running into that building, I would have had an easy win here. Now they're gaining on me. Let's see if I can get through the rest of this without hitting anything. I think there's a bump over on the left I need to avoid. Oh no, it was there. I knew it was around here somewhere. Alright, I got it. That was a lot of work for one head-to-head, and I spent too much time chasing that other vehicle. Now there's 8 drivers left, and I am in this level 9 Beetle. This is actually a really good car. I could use this in the final showdown. This is going to be the final showdown that is south of the expressway, south of Horizon Street Scene, Arena 2. And I know I can go over here as the arena is shrinking and get right next to Horizon Street Scene. I might be able to go opaque on the mini-map where I'm not visible on the mini-map. And sometimes people will come over here heading the wrong direction, and you can beat higher level cars. So let's sit here for a while and see if I can't make that happen. And worst case scenario, I just wind up using this in the final showdown. That's actually fine. I'm fine with that. Common finish points for the final showdown from Arena 2 would be in and around Guanajuato. Sometimes they'll be on the north side of Guanajuato, and you go around the east side of it to get to the finish. Sometimes be right in Guanajuato, as I mentioned, in and around, or north of the stadium, kind of around the area that I call the Bat's Head, because the roads are shaped like a bat's head. So see, this doesn't look like this is going to pan out, so I am going to wait till it's really close to the arena shrinking and make my way over and get in position for the final showdown, because there are a couple level 10s that were just picking people off that were not in level 10, so I wasn't willing to be a victim. I'll go over to the right here around the perimeter of this arena, because I may be back just a little too early where someone could engage in a head-to-head with me. There's one right here that I think one of those level 10s was taking out right before the final showdown.
Final showdown begins in 30 seconds. To heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
I like to leave from this bend in the road just south of this intersection, and as I am exiting this arena, I will just pretty much follow this road that goes through the Cloverleaf and next to Horizon Street Scene. This is Arena 2. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. Because those times are set up for level 10s, I will add 2 seconds to that and leave at 24 seconds. Here's the Funko F9 that was beating other drivers, and watch this Rocky that comes flying across. I think they were trying to ram me.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
My only hope is bumping them into Horizon Street Scene. It worked! They were honking their horn at me as they ran into Horizon Street Scene, so that worked. Alright, I'll stay on this road. It looks like the finish is towards the Bat's Head. I know there's a few random trees and buildings that are more to the left in that triangular shaped intersection there. So just a few trees and a few small buildings on this line. Now I want to angle to the left. I know there's a hill in the middle of the Bat's Head with buildings on either side of it. And this is a flatter line here, they wind up going right through the edge of the bat's head. And watch, I'll slow this next part down off on the right. Watch them. Now I just need to get through these few trees to the finish. This is one of my top 5 wins. This was a great win. Wow.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
This is definitely one of my top 5 wins. What a great win. I actually like having games where I don't have a lot of head-to-heads because my goal is to be the eliminator. Battle to be the last one standing. If you enjoy my videos, you've been watching them, and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right. It's easy peasy.